Hi guys, in this video I will show you how to draw support and resistance areas, what to look out for and how to identify them, and how you can use them as a really powerful tool for your trading. They are one of the most important tools in trading, in my opinion, and I've noticed that many traders have trouble finding the right levels. So there were a lot of questions concerning support and resistance areas from my clients. This is why I want to make this new video about them. You don't have to make every mistake by yourself. You can also learn from the experience from other traders. That's why I want to make this video about it just for you. And if you don't want to miss out any of my powerful further trading content, make sure to subscribe to my channel right away. So let's start with the question of the day: how to find support and resistance areas. For that, it's important to know what they are and what to use them for. Therefore, let's start out with some basics. Support and resistance areas are used in technical analysis to identify areas on the chart where the possibility rises for a pause or for a reversal of the current trend, so they can help you to analyze the market and find trade opportunities. They are areas where the price has reacted to in the past and therefore can potentially react to in the future, and is also more likely to react to again. And support occurs where a downtrend is expected to pause temporarily due to a concentration of demand by the buyers, and resistance occurs when uptrend is expected to pause temporarily due to a concentration of supply by the sellers. So let's see how to identify them and which criteria you have to look out for in order to do so. Let's take a look at the chart. Some of you may have watched my reel from yesterday, and we will go through this 6-step guide in detail now. So let's start out with the first one. We look out for swinging highs and lows, meaning the highest and the lowest points a price has reached. I will draw in these examples, but I think you know what I mean. I could go all the way through here, but I think you understand what I mean. So step 2, we look for an area with multiple rejections. And it really makes it different if I say a line or an area, because many traders think that a support and resistance has to be a line. I can draw a line like this, but a line often leads to some trouble because the traders take it too exact, because they think it has to reach exactly this level in order to work. But if I replace this line by a level, you see there are multiple rejections in this level. And this is a really strong resistance, as you see, because the price touched the level several times, but each time was rejected from this level. And the more rejections, the better for that level. The more times it was tested and respected, the stronger the level. Also, we want a level that really jumps into our eye, which is obvious, because if you have to search for it for too long, so you see maybe you look here and you're not sure, then it's not obvious. Always take obvious levels, like this one, for example, tested multiple times, and you see if you make it longer, it acted as support here and as resistance here, which leads us to our next rule: has the level identified already acted as support and resistance level, meaning it was respected from both sides. Here from the buyers and here from the sellers. Now we take a look at our 5th criteria: was the remover from that area powerful? And if we have a look here, for example, the market found resistance at this area, then bounced back, narrowed slowly, but then broke through with big momentum and moved away from that level. Really powerful. And we can also use this level for our criteria number 6. We will stretch it out a little bit. And you see the level worked as resistance here, then acted as support here, and we stretch it out a little bit further. And here, when the market switched to a downtrend, the market comes back up into this area, and here it's acting as resistance again. And for our criteria that it was formed recently or has recently been acted to, is fulfilled for this criteria to use it here as one of our conditions for a possible trade entry short. Now let's sum up all of our criteria, but let me mention first that we have looked at these 6 criteria that are really powerful, but it's really important to understand that you don't always need all 6 of them. It's perfect if all 6 of them meet, because it makes the level really, really powerful then. So the more criteria it fulfills, the more powerful the level. But it doesn't mean that a level that doesn't meet all of these conditions, only 4 or 5 for example, isn't a good level to work with. As always in trading, support and resistance levels are not a single criteria for a trade entry. They're just one out of several instruments or conditions that should meet in order to decide whether to enter a trade or not. So let's sum up and use the level we just had a look at in order to see if this one is a really strong support and resistance area. Since we already mentioned that it's meeting more than one condition, let's see if it's meeting all 6 of them. So let's take a look at number 1. Let's take a look at number 1. We have swinging highs and lows in this area. We also have multiple rejections from this area. And our level is kind of obvious since it's the lowest low in this sideways range up here. The removal from this area was powerful. If we look at these removals right here, it has already acted as support and resistance. It acted as resistance here and found support at these points, acted as resistance here again, and this is where we're looking at right at the moment. It's acting as resistance again. So our last criteria, the level has reacted as support and resistance level recently. We've talked about it earlier. This one is fulfilled as well. So you see this level, which makes it a really powerful area. To give you an example, let's take this support and resistance area right here. You see it's meeting the factor that it's meeting a swinging high and swinging low. We have rejections multiple times here, here, and here. The level is kind of obvious since in this upwards movement, it's the highest high and the highest low up to that point. Plus it has acted as resistance here and as support here and also here. And it has been reacted to recently. What it's not meeting is that the removal from that area was really powerful since the market spent quite some time in this area, and then the candles removing from this level weren't here really big in comparison to that momentum gained later. But you see, it's still a good level, just to give you a feeling how it can look like if not every condition is met. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned some about the support and resistance areas, how to draw them and how to successfully use them for your trading. So if you did so, please leave me a thumb up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And for those who are interested, I have a new Telegram group totally for free to which I want to invite you to. In this Telegram group, I share some analysis and some setups, so you also get the chance to learn some more and also to be able to copy some trades. So go ahead now. I will leave the link right below the video and I would be happy to meet you there. Bye bye.